Hey everyone, today I am here to update you on my pregnancy. It has actually been technically 2 weeks since my last video because I made a video last week and I am having so many problems with uploading anything. Any of my videos for this channel, my beauty channel, nothing uploads because of my internet out here. And we've contacted them. They've said there's a lot of problems with our tower. Yada yada. I haven't been able to upload a video all week. I've tried every single day and they always fail. So I don't know, unless it gets fixed, I don't even know when this video is going to go up. And so it's really just discouraging. I was really hoping to be able to update you every week, but there's really nothing I can do. So I'm going to go ahead and film this and hope that I will eventually be able to put it up. So like I said, I'm 39 weeks today. I had my appointment this morning. Well, this afternoon, earlier afternoon. It's late afternoon now, but it is July 10th. So I'm due next week, the 17th, exactly a week from now is my due date. But I am not sure if I'm even going to deliver by my due date. I think I'm going to go over. This whole pregnancy, I've just had this feeling, and I don't know why, because I'm a first-time mom, and I guess I was just excited, and everyone says I carry him so low now, and there's no way he can stay in there, but I have not had any signs that labor is going to come anytime soon. And today at my appointment, she did check me. She did last week too. I guess I gotta remember to update you kind of last week as well. Nothing has really changed though. So last week she checked me again this week. Nothing is changing. I'm not dilated at all, and I am a little bit thinned. She said my cervix is a little bit thin. She said today about 30%, so not a big deal. And baby's head has been low though. Since the first time she checked me at 36 weeks, she said he was very low, and she continues to say he's right there. It's just a matter of my cervix not being thin enough yet, not having any contractions. I do have Braxton Hicks contractions. I have them a lot actually now. This past week, I'd say since last Friday is when I really started to notice them, and I'm like, okay, this is what they are. So the last 5 days, I've really been feeling them, but they're just not doing anything. They're Braxton Hicks. It's just tightening. They don't even hurt. The only reason I know they're happening is I can just feel this tightening in my stomach, and if I put my hand on my stomach, it feels really, really tight all over. But nothing that's really painful, you know. I don't think I've had an actual real contraction at all. I've never had any pain. I really don't have any symptoms, just a lot of pressure. Whenever I walk, just tons of pressure. I can tell that he's really, really low. Definitely. Also, okay, I guess I do have one symptom, is nerve pain. I've mentioned it periodically throughout my pregnancy, but it's getting really, really bad, and I think it's just because he's down so low. But I will get sharp shooting pains in my legs, and, okay, this may sound really weird, but I mean, I've said some pretty crazy things on this channel because it is pregnancy, but I get these pains in my vagina. That's what it feels like. It's exactly what it feels like. Like, obviously he's sitting down there, but it's just like the sharp shooting pain right there. It's almost like he's trying to like claw out. I know it sounds crazy, but if you've been pregnant, you probably know what I mean. I'm sure it happens to most people. Just the nerves that you have down in that area are being pressed by him. And some days I have it constantly, especially when I'm sitting. When I stand, it's not as bad. I mainly get it in my legs when I'm standing. But if I'm sitting and he's sitting on those nerves, I have to just move positions or he's going to just continue to push on those nerves. So that's really my only symptom though. I have not had any heartburn. Sleeping, that I'm not surprised. To me, that's not even really a symptom anymore. It's just, I mean, I've got this huge stomach. I can't lay on my stomach. I can't lay on my back. So I have to lay on my sides, and then I can only lay so long on one side before I either have to get up to go to the bathroom or I wake up because that whole side I'm on is just like numb and hurts. My hip hurts from the pressure and the weight of my body. So sleeping is just not good, and it's not going to be probably ever again, because even once he's out, he's going to keep me up. But that's really it. I really cannot complain. My pregnancy is pretty okay at this point. Just generalized being tired, kind of short of breath. Like right now I get short of breath, especially when I'm talking a lot. Just a lot of pressure, but nothing else really going on. I've got a week till my due date, like I said. I don't know what to expect as far as that goes, if he'll come or not. She did schedule my induction date today. If for whatever chance he isn't here by the 22nd, she wants to induce me on that day. So I'm due next week on the 17th, which is a Wednesday, and then the 22nd would be the following Monday. She does her inductions only on Mondays and Tuesdays. So she put me in her first slot on Monday, which would be at 7:30 in the morning. So if he's not here by that day, that's 12 days from now. So I don't know how to think. I've never had this happen to me before, so I don't know how my body really is. I'm hoping he will come on his own by then. I still have 12 days, but I don't know. If he doesn't come, he will be here on the 22nd. And she is going to have me do a treatment starting on my due date. She's going to have me do 2 of them if I last that long. But on the 17th, so a week from today, she's going to have me go into labor and delivery, and they're going to put a cream, and it's called Prepidil, I believe. I will put the name right up here, and I will also put in the description box below a link to a website where I read a lot about it, a website that I trust in that is generally a good website, not just someone's opinion, but an actual medical website about this medication. In case your doctor has talked to you about it or you're interested, I will link it. But what it is they put a cream on your cervix, so it's going to feel like a cervical exam, but they're going to leave a cream up there when they go in. And it's supposed to help soften and dilate and potentially put you into labor easier than if you didn't have this cream applied. It is not being induced. It's not like with Pitocin, or it's not anything that they're going to technically induce you. It's just supposed to help you go on your own quicker and maybe avoid having to be induced. So I was okay with that. I am going to go ahead and do it and just see if it helps. At this point, I'm willing to try it. I'll be on my due date, so it's not like I'm trying to get him to come any earlier. That's his due date. And I just, I'm willing to try it to see if it'll help me to dilate and help me to soften so he can come on his own. And reduce the chances of him being induced, and then even then maybe that not even taking and me having to have a C-section or something crazy. So I am going to be doing that. And then really the only other thing I wanted to update you on is she had me start taking evening Primrose Oil. Now, I know this is a big topic in the pregnancy world, so I wanted to include this in my video. But I started taking this last week at 38 weeks. So I've taken it for a full week now. And she says that I can take as many as 2 in the morning and 2 at night. But I started off the last week I've been taking it, I've only been taking 1 in the morning and 1 at night. And then today I am going to increase it to 2 in the morning and 2 at night. I guess this is supposed to just help to soften and potentially help you dilate your cervix. It's just all for cervical health. Talk to your doctor before you take this. Don't take the fact that I'm mentioning it in a video as an okay to take it. But near the end of your pregnancy, the last couple weeks, it's generally okay if you have a healthy pregnancy to start taking these to help your body to just soften. And I've also heard that you can continue taking these after to help your cervix kind of go back, your uterus go back to its normal area, its normal size, all of that. So I'm gonna probably talk to her before I continue taking it after, but she says you can keep taking it after. So this is just one thing that I am doing to try to help it along. I'm not doing anything else crazy. They have all those different like castor oil or all those different things out there. I'm not doing any of those. I'm just, when he's ready, he's ready. I did go ahead and start taking these just to see if it'll help. She said it won't hurt, but again, don't do this or anything else unless you talk to your doctor first. But really other than that, I'm just waiting. I'm still working. We're waiting for baby to come out. When he wants to come out, I will be ready. So I am gonna go ahead and show you my stomach. Okay, here's my tummy at 39 weeks. I'm just wearing a maternity tank top with another tank top underneath and then some shorts from American Eagle. They just are not buttoned, and I do the little hairband trick to keep them a little bit more close, but my tank top goes down far enough to cover it up. So this is a side view, and then I will show you my tummy. Not a whole lot's changed. He's definitely way down there. I can feel him way down there. As far as my stomach, I did want to mention the last week or so, it's very soft up here. like he's not up here anymore. But from about my belly button down, it is really a lot harder to the touch. Even when I'm not having a Braxton Hicks contraction, it's harder to the touch, this whole entire bottom area. And then up here is very squishy. So I did want to mention that. I didn't really know what to expect. But that's my stomach, both sides. I still have my stretch marks, obviously, that I showed you 2 weeks ago. And then I've also got a couple underneath of there. I didn't even notice those because I can't really see down there, but when I stand in a mirror, I can see them. So far, those 2 areas are where I've gotten some, a little bit around my belly button. They're just more of like the shiny areas, not really purpley like these, but a little bit from where my belly button ring was at. So other than that, just kind of splotchy and nice and round, very, very round. So my weight is 148. I don't remember what I was. I think it was around that. I haven't been gaining a ton of weight. It's been pretty consistent. So my weight is currently 148. So there is my tummy at 39 weeks.